your hat. Ooh, not sure what you wanna wear to go. Well, there's one place that you need to know. SVG is the place for me, where you get superior value guaranteed.
Welcome to another episode of SVG Motors Weekly. Now hold on, before you adjust your screen, I know I'm not Steve. We do look alike though, same haircut and all. I'm actually Steve's stunt double, so when he's out doing something, I've got to fill in. And this week, he's doing something big. So big that he couldn't even tell me, and I thought we were close. But I'll tell you what, on this week's episode, we have some great deals at our Eaton store. We're also gonna go backstage, behind the scenes, VIP access to our service department, detail bay, body shop, places you usually don't see. And there's gonna be some great information provided there. Also, this week, Steve went to Urbana University to talk to high school kids about building their brand. So sit back, relax, enjoy the show, and if you need some company, give me a call, come hang out with you.
Hey, I'm Steve Vangorder. I'm here at SVG Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Eaton, and I'm with Holly. Holly, you're the finance manager here, and she does a great job, but even better on camera. Check her out. Holly, let's show them some awesome car deals. All right, this is the 2014 Chevy Malibu. Don't you drive one of these?
I do, and I love the Malibus. I'm a huge fan.
What do you like most? I mean, I like the front end, the styling on this car. Take a look at it.
The styling is fantastic, but the way that it hugs the road when I turn, I absolutely love it. And it goes on the highway.
It looks kind of like a sports car. I love the lines. I mean, you got some pretty lines on this car.
It does, and it has the fog lights too, so at nighttime you can see really good.
So here's the deal. This car's got remote start, leather heated seats, Bluetooth, auxiliary, remote start. How do you like it?
Good.
Rides nice?
Oh yeah.
You look good in there.
Thanks.
You know what? NADA retail says this vehicle's $18,575. I think that's a great buy. By the way, this car has 13,000 miles. 13822.
I think that is a great price, but it's SVG, Steve. I think you can do better. I think that we should go lower for the customers. What are we gonna give it to for the SVG price?
Well, how about 16.9?
16.9?
16.9. It's got 13,000 miles here at SVG in Eaton. Come out and check out this car. We got great salespeople, an amazing finance manager. Come out this weekend. We're going to be open from 9 to 6.
Remember how I said Steve was really busy working on something big this week? Well, I'll tell you what, one thing Steve will take time out for is helping the youth of America. This week, Steve went to Urbana University and talked to a large group of high school kids about building your brand.
All right, we're about to go in here to Urbana, University of Urbana University, and talk to some young people that are going to be the future leaders of our society, and then try to give them a little heads up on what it is to brand yourself and to how to communicate to prospective employers and even to universities as they're getting their name out there and getting started out. And I think it's important that at this time, I wish there was somebody, actually I wish that Steve Vangorder at 42 could talk to Steve Vangorder at 16 and say a few things to him. So that's what I'm hoping to do today. I'm gonna get out here and I'm gonna talk to these kids and young people, and I hope that they hear what I have to say as a sincere interest in their future. Because I do. I love to watch young people just start from nothing and just explode. It's just cool. It's just cool. That's what life's all about. So first, I want to say thanks for having me out here. This is really exciting, and it's a chance for me to get away from work, because it feels like it's all I do anymore. I didn't set out to be a car salesman. It just kind of happened. I was going to school, got out of school, and I started working out at the base. I'm a military brat. I didn't come from a bunch of money. My mom is from Spain. She, to this day, has her green card. My dad is an Air Force guy from Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, but I traveled all over the world. I was born in Miami, Florida, lived in Japan, Germany, Spain. Spanish was my first language. And as I moved around, it allowed me to get to know people. And it made me kind of who I am today. It allowed me to go out, meet new people, And it's tough to go out and meet new people, isn't it? Anyhow, yeah, I started selling cars, and I couldn't believe how much fun I was having. I thought, I'm going to school. I was going to school while I was doing this, selling cars. And I thought, I'm going to do this and help me pay for school. Because I didn't have a scholarship. I wasn't the best student in high school. Lo and behold, I sold cars for a couple years, paid for school, and I was working my way through it. And then my parents said, we're going to move to a place called Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, Ohio. You know what? I missed my job. I missed selling cars. I missed that atmosphere. So I got back into it. I started out as a salesperson there, and I worked my way up to finance manager, sales manager, general manager, then vice president of the company. And we became partners in 2010. I was a partner in 2 of the 7 dealerships. And I don't tell you that to impress you. I tell you that to impress upon you that for me, something that I never thought possible, because I'm just an ordinary guy, there's nothing special about me. And for me to be able to do that and earn a living that was so far out of the realm of what I thought possible. And that video that I played for you, I still get choked up when I watch it, because it's about what is possible for you. And I admire every single one of you for having the maturity to be involved with something like this. And some of you paid out of your own pocket to be here.
All right, up next is a 2016 Chrysler 200. Love these cars. We sell a lot of these, don't we?
We sell a lot of them, and this is a blue one, so it's a very hard color to find, but we have it right here.
This is a 2016 Chrysler 200. It's got the backup camera, Bluetooth. Chuck, what's up?
What's going on, bud?
Man, you like riding that?
Oh, it's great. Great gas mileage, nice and roomy.
And don't forget, it has a clean Carfax, too. You know how important that is.
You know what? Clean Carfax. It's got 47,000 miles, power seat. This is new. What does this car sell for new, Chuck? You work here at a Chrysler store.
Anywhere from about 25 to about 29,000.
What if I told you that NADA retail value on a 2016 right now is $13,800?
$13,800. Wait. No. Drop the price, Steve. Come on.
$13,800's a great price.
Drop it, buddy. Drop it.
$13,500?
$13,500. Drop it. Come on. I want to see some excitement. No, drop it.
Oh my God, what did she tell me? $12,500?
$12,500. Let's do it.
Oh my goodness, 12. Could you believe that, Chuck? It's a 2016. All right, Holly said so. It's $12,500. Come to SVG Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in
Eaton.
Hello, my name is Aaron Quillen. I'm the detail manager here at Shoot Mill. I'm going to show you how we get a car lot ready. Come with me. First, bring a car in, open up all the doors, roll the seats forward, make sure there's no obstructions in the tracks. That way we have a full view of everything we need to clean when we blow the vehicle down. Then we come around here to the engine, make sure everything that should be in the engine is there before we clean it. Sometimes we get lucky and they're clean, so that's one less part we have to do. And then we come over here to the driver's side. We get in here. I never put my feet in a car. I've been doing it 28 years and never put my feet in a car. We get in, we get our air hose, we blow everything down, vents, steering wheel, every nook and cranny, everything that could collect dust or dirt or sand or anything. We blow it out, clean it, and then we have the abyss, as we call it, the seat pocket beside the seat in the console. We found guns, iPods, money, pencils, pens, personal checks. It's just holds everything. It's like the Bermuda Triangle. So then we wash, clay bar the car, wax it, tire shine, wheels, and it's lot ready. So come out to SVG, get one of these quality used cars, super clean, no one else can touch our quality.
You're probably watching us on TV right now, which means we have 30 minutes to cover everything we do all week on the show. Trust me, that's nowhere near enough time. We've got so much other stuff to show you. So what we're gonna do is start uploading all these videos to YouTube. Things like behind the scenes and bloopers footage. Stuff like Steve doing this.
Are you going back outside, or what are you just gonna be?
Quiet on set? Yep, quiet on set.
3, 2, 1.
SVG Motors is growing rapidly with locations in Dayton, Greenville. Start over. We have locations in Eaton, Vandalia. What's the matter?
No, nothing. I'm just listening.
And I think we just do something a little bit short. There's a new, I forgot what it is. There's a new Chrysler Jeep Dodge dealer in town.
You need the script.
Only in Eaton. Where? Eaton. Okay.
3, 2.
Hold on. It's probably a little woodpecker back there.
Now do the, what? 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 Yeah, what? Give me about 5 or 6 of them.
What's the what for?
What? 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 What?
Right.
What? What?
Under $200 a month.
Cruise for $169.
Cruise. Greenville.
On Monday, no, I told them on Monday, I was on the floor face down. That's the only way I could have no pain.
Damn, man. How do you poop?
All right, let's knock this out real quick.
3 new, are you recording?
Yeah.
Chevy Trax, Chevy Cruise, only in Greenville. Chevy Trax, Chevy Malibu, sorry, only in Greenville.
3, 2.
Greenville, 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 Greenville. That's it, it's over. Nailed it, man. Nailed it.
All right. We did it. We did it.
And you guys thought Steve was perfect. Well, none of us are perfect, but you know what? We have fun, and that's what it's all about.
Some of the amazing deals here at Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Eaton. Check out this CX5. It's a 2014 and one of the best values in the market. You know what? So many people love these new sport utility, or now they're calling them crossovers. Holly, what do you think about this? It's a 2014 Mazda CX5.
I love it. It only has 75,000 miles on it, so it's barely broken in. It has the Sky Active. Who doesn't love technology?
Great gas miles. Let's show them how. Look at the back seat. Awesome interior space. Now, you know what? When you stop by Walmart and pick up, you know, a vacuum cleaner or whatever else you might need, you can fold these seats down.
Tons of room. Look at that.
Tons of room.
Yes.
2014 Mazda CX5. NADA retail says this vehicle is $13,900. You know what? $12,900. My bad. $12,900 NADA
no
retail.
No way. $12,900. Come on, Steve. Below 12.
You don't think $12,900 is a great price for this?
No, not for our customers at SVG.
Right.
I know you want to spoil our customers.
You know what? This is what we're going to do. This vehicle today, under $12,000, $11,900 at SVG Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Eaton.
Eaton.
You guys know we sell cars, we service cars, and we detail cars. But you know what? We also do body work. So this week I hung out with Bill Justice in our body shop, and he showed us what goes on behind the scenes. At SVG Motors, we are a true full-service auto dealership. We have new cars, used cars, service department, and a body shop. Bill Justice, this is the legend of body work. How are you?
All right, boss.
Good to see you. Bill's not a man of many words. You'll see he doesn't talk much. Bill, tell us what goes on in the body shop and what kind of services we offer here at SVG.
Well, we just small dent repair all the way to full restoration. We got a restoration going here on a 02 Monte Carlo, a Dale Earnhardt edition. We're stripping it down to bare metal. As you can see here, it's been layers, and just take it down to bare metal and we re-prime it with the best primer you can use. Is direct to bare metal primer. There's the right product to use. Like a normal primer is made for like a 12-inch area. If you're going to strip something down the whole panels, you want to use it.
Let's keep it simple, Bill.
Okay.
These people are technical like you are.
Well, let's go see some of the
There's
parts
a whole
we
lot
got.
of computer technology that goes into this that I don't think even I understand.
It's Briar technology.
So here's the big question. We'll get to this in a second because this is a super cool Dale Earnhardt edition Monte Carlo. We're going to talk about that in a second. But Bill, let me ask you a question. Most people, when they think of body shop, they think of taking their car in because they had an accident. Now, I've seen you do work on vehicles in here that they didn't wreck the car. Well, what are some examples of things? I know you did a car that was keyed.
Right. We have an Avalanche over here. It's had a key scratch down the side. It had a key scratch, or we think it was a key scratch down the side. Could be any scratch, could be small dents or anything. We can repair anything small like this, and you're looking at about a 3-day job, in and out. You know what I mean? And then, of course, we use quality materials, and we guarantee all our work, you know, as long as you own the car. I mean, you know.
Bill is as efficient and meticulous as I've ever seen. In fact, the guy, I almost want to call him Picasso.
Let's see one that's done.
I don't know.
This is ready to go in next. Let's see one that's done.
All right, let's go take a look at what our paint booth looks like. Okay. Explain where we are here, because I don't think most people are aware. This is a paint booth. I don't know exactly what goes on in here.
This is kind of my office.
Okay.
And I try to keep it nice as I can. It's called a crossflow booth. There's also downdraft booths. I don't want to get too technical and get you lost again.
Settle down.
Yeah. But it is just very efficient. We put all new electric lights in it, all the upgraded light system and everything. You know, we keep the filters changed. You know, just make it efficient. You know, you do the best with what booth you got. You know.
So one of the things you mentioned something about the airflow in here.
Right.
Obviously, one is to keep you from inhaling all the paint, I would assume.
Right.
But from painting the car, does the airflow kind of make it so the paint is smooth? Is that
it dries it? It makes the clear flash dry. If you don't have air moving, it's just kind of going to go up in the air. You know what I mean? You have to have air running across it. You don't want to turn like the fan off until the paint job is dry, because it'll still give off vapors. And if there's nowhere for them to go, if they're not being exhausted out, then they'll settle back down on your paint.
So what Bill's saying for us people that are not knowledgeable about the paint side of the body shop work, what you're saying, Bill, is that when you see those cars that have a lot of ridges and not smooth and paint, you know, the no consistency in paint, that's because they don't have a quality brand new paint booth like we do. This is brand new off the lot paint booth, just put in fact, customized to Bill's standards. So
yeah, and if you're getting results like that, you're probably not crossing your T's and dotting your I's all the way through. So, you know what I mean? And this is silver too. Silver and pearl white's the hardest colors there is to paint. So,
I mean, this is a good. If you get any closer, you see there is not a bubble or anything. It's brand new. Bill, I'm thinking we need to slap a new car sticker on this because the paint is fresh. I'm telling you, it's fresh. I want to touch it, but it might kill me. So let's go back outside because I feel like the babes are getting into me.
So I started SVG Motors, and it was scary. It was scary. But it was also invigorating. Have you ever heard, has anybody ever told you, every day go out and do something that scares you? And what happens when you get through that, you look back at it and you go, you know what, that wasn't that bad. It really wasn't that difficult. I did better than I thought, or maybe I didn't do as good as I thought, but it wasn't that bad. So I went out there and did it, and I opened up a little lot. Literally, it was the size of this room right here. And it was a little gas station in Vandalia, not far from the Dayton airport. So I knew that if I could start a company, it didn't matter how big my dealership was. What mattered was it was in a small little spot. So we started this little company, and we had success. We went after it. And I'll tell you what I knew we had to do is we had to get out there and we had to let people know who we were. So we did it by doing television. How many of you know people that hate their jobs? Hold them up. I mean, hold your hand up. How many of you know somebody that hates their job? Do you want to be that person that hates their job? And you know the feeling. Some of you feel it now. I did when I was in high school. Sunday afternoon, I'm having a good day, and as the night gets a little closer, I'm going, oh man, I got to go to school in the morning. I don't want to do this. We've got to find that passion. I will tell you this. Every one of you was put on this planet for a reason. You've got to find out what your reason is. You got to find out what your gift is, because you all have a gift. Maybe it's to write a book. Maybe it's to open a business. Maybe it's to be the best mother in the world, or maybe you're going to raise the next president. Find out what your purpose is in this life, because you do have a purpose. And once you do that, the job does not become a job anymore. It's a career. It's what I want to do. It's what I enjoy doing every single day. Sometimes when you want something, you gotta. Life doesn't give you what you deserve. It gives you what you work for.
Do you know what this is, guys?
Holly, this looks like the Dodge Charger. I love the styling, the front end on these Dodge Chargers, don't you?
I absolutely love it. It's not just the Dodge Charger, it's the SXT. It's a 2014 Look at this beast.
Look at the hood. I love the styling. And what's really cool, this looks like a sports car. Chrome wheels,
Yes.
4 real doors. I mean, lots of room. I'm 6'2", and there's plenty of room back here for me to sit in. And man, this thing's nice. The AC
Yes.
works great.
Has a remote start in it, heated seats, Bluetooth, push start, and those chrome rims, those are 17-inch rims.
You know what, Holly? What is NADA retail? Up here it says $21,500. What's retail value on this car?
Retail value is $18,600.
That's a great price. How many miles?
This one only has 44,000 miles
So
on it.
$18,600. What a great price for this vehicle.
I think we should lower it.
Lower it?
Yeah.
What do you want to lower it to?
I'm feeling a little crazy here. I'm thinking $18,350.
$18,350. Well, there you have it here at SVG Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, the Dodge Charger. Go to svgjeep.com. Go look at the pictures. We got plenty of them. Come see the team. Me and Holly will be here till 6 o'clock this Saturday.
Yes, I love it.
I'm Doug Feltz here at SVG Motors in Dayton. Just want to do a little brief checkup on our 27-point vehicle inspection we do with every oil change. What we do with this is we check your tread depth, we check your tire pressures, look for abnormal wear and look for causes, if any, abnormal wear. We also check your brake and make sure there's plenty of life on your pads where you've been at the conditions. Check all your fluids before we change your fluids, just so we know if there's an issue beforehand. And we also check, you know, fluids don't get checked a lot, like transfer cases in your full drive, the rear differential, and as long as hoses and, you know, your air filter, your serpentine belt, wipers, all your lights on your vehicle. We make sure you're good to go, 100% safe down the road. And just stop in. We got plenty of specials going on right now at SVG. Come in, get your car serviced up, and checked completely out by one of us.
All right, the part that I was talking about at the beginning, now is the time we're going to check it out. Bill Justice is working on what we call the super top secret project at SVG Motors. It is the special edition Dale Earnhardt Chevy Monte Carlo SS. The reason it's in parts like this, you're probably all wondering why, is because we're actually preparing this to be a show car. Bill, why don't you tell us what we're doing here, because we're going to come back and look at the end product. But right now, obviously, there's missing paint. There's, you know, there's a lot of things here that aren't perfect. What are you going to do to this?
Well, when the car come in, it's got some small cracks in it from a buildup of paint. And the poor Dale here, he's going to have to come off. So we got to strip this to bare metal, just like the front. And we got all new decal pack coming in, all new emblems. But it has to, and then we'll take these off, the emblem side emblems too. But this has to be stripped to bare metal. And then we primer it, you know, 2 coats of that primer we talked about. And then we wet sand the primer, it's ready to base coat, clear coat.
So you're saying you're not just going to paint over this bumper guard, you're going to take it off?
No.
See, we do it right here. We could just easily take a paintbrush and just go over this, but Bill actually literally strips his car apart, every piece, and paints exactly what needs to be painted.
These upper windows, the back windshield, front windshield will be taken out.
This is what I love about Bill. Bill is so passionate about this. This is his baby. You know, your car will be treated like his child. And one of the things I noticed, I watched a TV show a while back about how top-end Lamborghinis, when they're manufactured, they're actually, each one is painted by the same person because each person paints differently. Bill is doing all the work himself. So to the point of that, you're not going to some huge assembly line body shop where 20 different people are working on it. You got one person with the same consistency working on the whole car. And I'll tell you, your work is amazing. Bill, thank you very much.
I can't spell Lamborghini.
Well, neither can I, but I can't afford it either, so it doesn't matter, right? All right, we'll see you guys later. Thanks for checking us out.
But that book, EQ, it's a great book because I'll tell you, IQ, the difference between IQ and EQ is that you can't really practice and improve your IQ. You're born with the IQ you have. Whereas emotional intelligence, you can learn. I did. In fact, you can become a master at it. And you might say, well, what is EQ? What exactly is EQ? It's the kind of person that when you get into an elevator and from the first floor to the 10th floor, you're like, and they get out and you're like, man, I want to know more about that person. That was a cool dude or a cool lady. I mean, I really enjoyed that person. Have you ever met somebody like that? In a matter of 30 seconds, you're like, wow. Someone with a high EQ, now I'll tell you, there's a correlation with success. There is no relevance. IQ and success, there's no relevance. There are people with super high IQs that are making great money and super successful, and there are homeless people that have incredibly high IQs. Do you believe that? EQ, on the other hand, oftentimes there is a relevancy with success. Now, maybe money isn't your success measure, but success, someone with a high EQ is the person that when you walk into a big room and everybody's talking, pretty soon everybody's kind of gathering around that one individual. And what's beautiful about EQ is it can be learned. Pick up that book. Life is all about communication skills. If you want to be good at anything, if you want to be that doctor, if you want to be that lawyer, that engineer, or that teacher, whatever it is, be a better communicator. Learn to be a great communicator. And I still learn. I try to learn every day and try to push myself to become better at opening up to everybody. Your mind will tell you things. You know 85% of our mental talk is negative? Do you believe that? Yep. 85% of our mental talk is negative, so you've got to remind yourself to cut it out. Your mind's going to start talking to you saying, oh, you can't do this. You don't know. You know what? Success is for those people. Success is for someone else, and it's not. It's for you. It's for you. Find out what you want. Find out what you want in life and go get it. Stay humble. Don't be afraid to look silly. Lord knows if I walk into Walmart right now, people point and laugh. Say, look at that guy, that orange shirt on, orange shoes, white pants on. Who does that? But you know what? That's our company. That's what we do. That's our credo. If people want, and I see a lot of you out here, look unique, be different. Alex stood up there, bold, and was willing to stand up here and do the interview. Actually, I asked a question. There was about 15 of you that raised your hands. It shocked me. It says something about this whole group. You are all special. You guys are, I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys are able to do. Because the world is there for you to take. It is. It's so much fun. And when you're living a life that you enjoy and you have passion in what you're doing, you get up every day and you're excited to do it. And you're excited to learn more about how to be better at it. And then you get to a point to where you're really, really good at it, and then you want to help somebody else learn how to do it. That's the real joy. Listen, I want to say thank you very much. I appreciate you guys having me out here, and I wish you all the most success in your life. Get out there and go get it.
What did you think of our speaker?
Thanks for watching another episode of SVG Motors Weekly. There's so much more stuff I want to show you, but we're going to put all that on our YouTube channel. So don't forget to subscribe at SVG Motors on YouTube. There's some great stuff coming.